talked about with that Ashe and Leona combo, whereas LGD turn it into those turret plates, and when Kanavi wants to, get those early dragons.
Well, I thought Kanavi was going to go for a 1v1, but he's got his eyes on the top lane here. Lanxing doesn't get knocked up, though. He zooms all out of abilities. It's on Kanavi. Flash comes out from Lanxing. Are they going to follow for the dive here? Looks like the answer is yes. The dance of arrows out, and Kanavi gets first blood.
Fantastic pathing from Kanavi. Like Loken and Lumao, who like to push aggressively, like to trade aggressively. The fleet footwork would have been a far better call here for Kramer.
Yeah, the tempo definitely looking towards more damage later in the game once you get to those team fights. The attack speed.
Backing. So this is why LGD are very quickly starting up this dragon. Is a man advantage for LGD right now.
Kanavi can jump over and go for a steal if he wants to. The dance of arrows available to get over the wall, but goes down way too quick. Peanut grabbing that dragon for himself, and that's one apiece now when it comes to the Drakes. And LGD actually have a very tiny goal.
Something happened with Xie. Both teleport and that destiny. Here we go.
Loken's in trouble here. Doesn't have his flash available. Great ult, but there is a huge CCJ to follow. Peanut with the kill. And now Lumao finds himself alone underneath this tower. Misses the cannon as well. It's a disaster for Lumao. Goes straight on towards Peanut, but it's Xie that is tanking the tower, and this means it'll be a nice, easy kill for the side of LGD, and a perfectly executed dive.
They do trade the mid lane turret, though, answer for the bot side. So trade up in favor of LGD. And they were finally able to make that play work while those TPs were still down from JDG, where they tried to make that play happen on the bottom side.
But while they do get a tower in the bottom lane, JDG got 2 towers elsewhere.
And a TP coming on bot side.
Oh, we got a TP coming out. It's from Yagao, who's trying to make the play here. TP being answered, but it's knocked up, denied by the call of the Forge God. And now he's here. His own horn has been sounded, and he wants himself a kill. Xie might just get solo killed by Zhu.
Zhu manages to crack down on Xie, put him in his place. But Kanavi on the top side doing exactly what Kanavi does best. Getting in, stealing away these camps, but has found Lanxing.
He's going to find himself a 1v1 against the enemy KO, but Kramer is here as well. The curtain call finds it slow, and there's no way out for Kanavi. Kramer, the god of death after all.
And 1-for-1, with all this early game shenanigans, able to hold tight against JDG, are getting to a point where they are strong.
LGD, going to find themselves somewhat of a lead in the early game, but once again, the goal difference is just 3.
Good job of avoiding them. And now again, JDG are looking to, instead of going for these plays where, all right, we're TPing to find kills, we're going to take...
LGD grouping and starting to invade on this top half.
Look, I am giving this game...
Oh, Kanavi managed to grab his blue buff there. Arrow goes wide, slow coming out. Lumao trying to engage the play here. Peanut's low and will be taken down. Kanavi with his second of the game. Grabs himself a stack as well.
It's right in front of Baron though. Lanxing not level 16. JDG will have cracked open the opportunity to take this start.
This would be massive. A 22-minute Baron if they're able to get it. Peanut is down, so there's no smite available. Lanxing teleports into play, locked up by Lumao, but there's not much follow-up from the rest of the team. Now, the ultimate comes out to keep him safe, but Loken's going to be able to finish this kill off to start off another play here. JDG find 2 picks, but they can't find the... So he's a long way away from the play. Peanut is here, and he is the king of the smites. He's the king of thieves, and he might just look to try and make it happen once again. He's taken by Xie, of all people. And LGD, they get away with it as always. There's 1 pick. What more can JDG find here? Mark going to be the target here. Knocked up and should be taken out as well. 2 kills, but it's a Baron for LGD.
The double smite is the deadliest. Xie with the unsealed spellbook.
Kramer as well. He knows he has to deal with this Ornn, but dealing with an Ornn is not easy when you're playing Jhin. Call of the Forge God available in just 1 second here. Zoom pops it on cooldown. Straight towards the dragon. It is going to be smited. Taken here by Yagao. And now they're onto Peanut as well. The team fight might just go the way of JDG if they can lock everybody up. Lanxing staying alive for now. The taunt wasn't enough. Lumao closes the gap as Peanut gets yet another kill. Now trying to chase down onto Kramer, but Kanavi keeps himself safe. Locked down, but the Lamb's Respite keeps him safe, and Lanxing can't finish off these kills. He's trying his damnedest, but his damnedest ain't enough. And now Kramer tries to escape from the play, but he's being chased down by everyone and their mums. Lumao might finish the kill, but it's a triple kill on the Ornn.
And this is where JDG find the front-to-back fight they needed. Kanavi is running for the base, a TP towards mid, as they want to try and crack open LGD.
And it may not have been a perfect fight. It might have been messy, but JDG, they pulled it off and they didn't take a single casualty. The Baron no longer a factor, and they can grab themselves some towers.
Not quite able to get to the base yet, though. You see the respawn timers coming in on LGD side. They will be able to protect themselves. Is Mark?
Mark needs to be a little cautious there. We'll get out with the dredge line. Kanavi can't quite finish off the tower. He's out of mana right now. He needs to be careful. Teleport being channeled as they're trying to force a play. They're trying to punish the JDG jungler. Peanut jumps on in with the Thornmail. There's no way that Kanavi can turn that one around. It's an easy kill for Shie.
And now LGD can try and... You are keeping the main engage tool of Zoom out of the equation. LGD's time in trying to push these wave back, get control of the mid lane, becomes a lot easier.
Or they can just make a fight happen on towards this bottom side of the map. LangShin going to be slowed down. Has to use his ult immediately, but the CC lasts for days. Kanavi is there as well. Everybody's here to take down LangShin. With the jungler on the bottom side, though, doesn't look like Elf's time around. Peanut over the wall, will be spotted out. LGD, or JDG, sorry, have vision. They were just looking for a fight, though. They're going to force this one back as they take the Baron for themselves. Yagao dodging away from the root. Shie trying to get a stun over the wall, but zooming. Destiny used incredibly early on this one. They've got to try and make the steal happen. It's going to go down too quick, though. That was the last chance for LGD, and now the fight in favor of JDG. If they can find the tugs, though, but the Lamb's Respite used incredibly early. Peanut forced out the backside of the fight. Mark happy to tank on the front line. But there's a stun on Shie. Has to use his Sonyas. Now a kill goes the way of LangShin as well. He's trying to carry the fight, but he doesn't have the damage just yet. The kills are coming out. Taunt on Shie. It's all about Zoom, apparently, who seems to be the carry for the side of JDG. But there's another one for Shie. The mid laner going huge on the side of LGD. And Zoom, if they find a correct engage.
You can already see, though, that there's the options to go towards the armor pin. Oh, hang on.
Zoom, this is not a 1v4 that you can take, my friend. You might be tanky, but maybe he is tanky enough. I'm completely wrong. Zoom barely took a scratch.
Yeah, this is where you get to super late game Ornn. Actually opting to go even further into those tank stats, but Peanut.
Not even a stone plate needed. Peanut's the target now. Divine Judgment is going to keep him alive for now, as Kanavi is 1v4 on the backside while LangShin gets taken down. Lamb's Respite to keep Kanavi alive as he finishes off Mark. JDG, what a way to start this series. Clean team fighting, clean objectives, aside from maybe one steal or two. And now straight on towards the Nexus as well. 17-8. And Zoom is practically unkillable at this stage with his Warmogs in his pocket. On towards the Nexus as Peanut desperately escapes the play. This Nexus will fall, and game number 1 goes the way of JDG.
JDG managed to find that mid-game advantage we talked about, getting those Echo combo from the Zoe and burst out these mid-game fights. However, okay,
we've got ourselves an Evelynn locked in here by Kanavi. This was seen one time.
But they are now.
The CC exists before level 6. You might be on Olaf, but that hate spike is going to find the charm. The slow there from the red buff. The blast cone not enough, and Peanut's in trouble. No flash in first blood for Kanavi.
And this is so good to see from JDG. This
is first Drake of the game as well. This is the beauty of having these pushing lanes, having the Ashe in the bottom side so that Bard can roam around. Same with his Lucian in the mid lane. Kanavi, it was a little close, but he does get the dragon at the end.
Has full control, you can see.
A lot of ranged carries. It helps to be able to get some harass down. Kanavi, he's looking to make a play on this bottom side of the map. Kramer, you're about to be dived, my friend. Here we go. The heart comes on in. The stun is there. The follow-up, the hate spikes. Everything locks Kramer down. Lumao happy to tank the tower. And now suddenly Mark is the target. Name beginning with M, but he goes down regardless.
And this is where Kanavi comes online at this level 6 point. Why Evelynn is so feared, because he changes up the game state so much. Peanut trying to answer on this top side for a Rift Herald, but the plates are already going the way of Logan.
So Herald will be taken here by LGD, but they have to get, if 2 plates go down, it's going to be even. Lumao finds a Tempered Fate onto Shie as well. There's a stun. The follow-up is perfect. Yagao will be able to just dash over the wall. In fact, flashes to make the play happen. Guarantees the kill. Now they want more as well. Peanut going to be caught by the culling. Knocked up, uses the Ragnarok, but he's already gone down. Another kill for JDG, who are running away with game 2.
Close enough to get these plates. They will go across there. So
he got damaged recently, yeah.
So he does manage to get them. Now though,
Shie's in trouble. This could be a kill here. Cull is about to come available, but they don't need the culling. They've got Kanavi.
You're at 3-kill Evelynn and gone for that.
Here, maybe they could just pressure the tower. Yagao moving down as well. In the meantime, Kanavi wants himself a solo kill. LangShin only has armor to work with, and he doesn't have a clue that this is about to happen. He knows he's doomed now. Dive in the bottom side as Kramer locked up with a Hextech ultimatum. This time dive is magnificent. Yagao exhausted, but he cleanses it away and now focuses on Peanut. 2 kills go the way of Zoom as Mark, a lone kitty cat under the tower, and Kanavi found another victim. Mark's gonna fall. It's Kramer to grab the kill, and JDG are 10-0.
The Spring Split champions are putting their foot down when it comes to our summer playoffs. JDG looking immaculate with plays across the board. Zoom setting up Loken in this bottom lane, and the superior drafts of JDG are running away with game number 2.
This is absolutely disgusting. And let's bear in mind, that great for Longship. And Zoom, he has the wave pushing towards him. He's even going to go for it a boat. Has the hook shot available, he's just going to zip away. Final chapter comes in, flash not available as the Hextech ultimatum has to come out shortly. It's going to go down onto Peanut, who was tanking the tower, but he gets himself a kill. The play works out, and
double Blade of the Rune King completed for JDG. They're good to fight.
Well, they're going to have to be, because Langshing starting this one off, getting the knock-up onto Kanavi. Double knock-up at that. Here's the own combo coming through. Last Embrace just to get away with his life. Now the rest of the team is arriving. That Tempered Fate is locking everybody up. The culling goes through everybody that's golden and finishes the kill. The final chapter does nothing as Mark will be taken down. And JDG are just dominating LGD. Zoom, he wants himself a bonus kill. Kramer, he's going to try and escape with a hook shot to follow. And an easy little slice from the legs.
Kanavi will go back and pick up the prize of the Rift Herald as well. And you can tell how much JDG want this win. Denied Worlds by EDG in 2018. And JDG now plunked that Rift Herald down in mid lane. The play.
Oh no, Ragnarok was already used. That's going to be a Mikhail's as well as a flash. Kanavi takes a bit of damage, but the tower's gone down, and that's what they wanted. Now with a Tempered Fate, Peanut surely the next one to fall. Yagao has plenty of damage to work with, and it's a tactical sweep to finish the kill. Zoom, by the way, on 6 kills so far this game, as JDG just take everything.
And it's 18.5 minutes, and JDG have got nearly every outer turret down. There's only one standing in the top lane.
Mark, you are not allowed in that jungle anymore.
This is JDG's domain. Everything the light falls upon belongs to our Spring Split Kings, and JDG are still on the hunt. Kanavi trying to see if he can find Kramer.
Kanavi is having a whale of a time. If he doesn't head back to base.
Games in the regular split, but they're not letting that stop them at all this
Well,
game.
we're beyond the early game anyway at this point. Langshing knows it as he's desperately trying to escape with his life, but that last Embrace is always a doozy. Now Peanut in to try and answer the play. TP coming out from Xie as well, but Yagao has the damage to just force Peanut out of this one. Xie looking for a trouble bubble. It's only on to Lu Mao. In comes Zoom with the slow. Xie goes golden twice in a row, but in the meantime, the kitty cat's been locked in a Hextech ultimatum. Kill goes down, and it's in favor of Kanavi.
And JDG are still running away.
He is, and they've fallen both times in 3rd place. But JDG, if they can finish this series off, they are guaranteed minimum 2nd seed. What is that damage? It's going to be answered though. No, Kanavi gets out with his life. How does he get away with that?
The slightest of heals coming in from Lumeo. He flashed forward to get that Caretaker Shrine down and gets Kanavi out. But it doesn't matter. Kramer's gone. JDG are killing structures, and Baron is what they turn towards.
JDG aren't killing structures at this point. They are killing the hope of LGD fans everywhere. LGD's chance at Worlds may well rest on regionals at this point with the way that JDG are dominating this series. The Baron goes down, they can head back to base. It's 2 minutes until I'm ahead. We're 23 minutes into the game. That is maybe the biggest gold lead I've ever seen at 20 minutes.
This is just stop, he's already dead. This is just looking cruel right now.
Well, Zoom has been the target every single time for LGD. Hextech ultimatum onto Peanut, the hook shot out of there. And the attempt fails miserably. Now onto Lu Mao. They're going to try and find something out of this play. The crystal arrow goes wide. Zoom jumps over the wall. Lu Mao waiting for his magical journey to come up. Doesn't have flash. Might go down on this one. Peanut finds a kill. In the meantime, Logan finds an inhibitor.
I mean, you got a 2nd kill, LGD, but that's 2 inhibitor turrets that are gone for JDG, and they might be able to stop the backs here.
They are definitely going to stop these back. Zoom is happy to go down for the cause because in the meantime, there are 2 AD carries in the base of LGD. Sure, you get the shutdown. Sure, you ruin the Magi stacks. But was it worth the Nexus? I'm not sure that it was. JDG 2-0 with a destruction of LGD.
That wasn't even fair. That wasn't even like, okay, we're going to take LGD. So I'd be expecting Kanavi to try and play pretty heavily down towards that side, especially when you're able to set up Loken so well for success with these long-range dead.
As a late game. Yagao's struggling a little bit, though, in this mid lane to start us off. But that is typically how this matchup's going to start. Do have a hook coming out from Lumao, who's in trouble. Ignite ticking away as well, has to flash away, but so does Kramer to follow for first blood. The 2v2 in the bottom side. Braum is too strong, and now Kramer could be in trouble himself because Kanavi's arrived, and they're looking to turn around the play. Mark will walk away with his life, but it's a 1-for-1.
For himself.
Nice play out of Peanut to capitalize on this one. In the meantime, Kanavi's moved to the mid lane. We could have a 3v2 as Shie going to be taunted up. There's the Sonic Wave coming on in. Flash still available, followed on up. But now they're going on to the jungler instead. It's going to be a kill going the way of Peanut, and LGD maybe finding themselves on the board here. Gold card comes on out. Peanut dodges the Sonic Wave. This is going to be Lumao going down surely, but Peanut has to flash. Second kill going the way of Shie now as Kanavi continues the fight. Yagao teleports back in, but he's stunned by the gold card, stunned by the concussive blows. Zoom's arrived on the play, forcing the flash out from Mark. There's a kill for Kanavi as well. And it looks like it's a 3-for-2 in the end.
Can't stop, won't stop in this. Hey, I kind of suck in lane because I need to get a tier. I need to go for some of these less offensive items. And Braum as well, not able to push out very well.
We've got a root down. It's coming on to Mark, and he is gone from the play. Loken able to pick up the kill, and it is as simple as that for JDG. Galio ult won't be available. And that's going to be enough of a signal for JDG that they have to back away from this one. LGD grab themselves the first Drake of the game. And this is a hallmark of LGD. This is what we know the team for.
And this is where they want to start to get the ball rolling. When we look at them in playoffs, they've actually had the best objective of control so far. He'll be able to come in with the ultimate. Honestly, JDG are looking far stronger right now.
Flash in from Lan Xing. It's going to be Shie making a play towards the top side. Zoom cannot get Mega Gnar in time. Jumps away with the flash, but the Ignite comes in at the last second. And Shie grabs his second.
Finally, we see Shie making these proactive plays.
See, this is what we talked about coming into today. This was the version of LGD that we witnessed against IG, against WE, and now Kanavi's in trouble on the top side of the map. Peanut should be able to close the gap. But in comes Yagao to deny the play now on towards Lan Xing, who might just have Dominus up in a moment or two. Dragon's Rage is going to be available, and it's a kill going the way of Yagao.
And Kramer can't get the snipe off the True Shot Barrage either.
Zoom cannot contest this.
LGD are doing a good job of playing around their lane state. So
Zoom, why are you trying to get into this one? Lan Xing going to get the stun. Now TP coming out from Yagao. That's why he's trying to get in onto this one. Taunt onto Lan Xing as he's the target. They start this fight off with Lamb's Respite to keep himself safe as Kanavi finishes off the Herald. Now back onto the play. Stopwatch used. And LGD, they're the ones with the health bars, and this turret is incredibly low. This is not much of a defense for them. Lan Xing jumps in and rends through the whole squad. Zoom barely escaping with his life with a flash forward from Shie. The wild card's dodged by Kanavi and just about gets out with his life.
LG
already now. But Shie is so far ahead in this mid lane. He's got a 20 CS advantage. He's got 3 kills and 2 assists. He's already finished his Rod of Ages at 12 minutes with an Aether Wisp to boot.
Yeah, he's like Yagao's defensively, but Mark.
Ooh, good flash out from Mark, but he's going to be followed by Kanavi. Kicked back into the pit. That was a thing of beauty from Kanavi. This kill will go the way of the JDG jungler. And there's no answer across the map from LGD.
Mistake from Mark, but Peanut.
Oh, actually, there is an answer, because Kanavi stepped too far, zooms away, has himself a magic shield as in comes the Galio, knockups galore, and it doesn't matter if you're fed, if you're just battered around the play. Flash forward from Lumao, but he misses the hook. That means Peanut gets out.
Peanut just about getting out, but
now Ocean Drake spawning, and let's bear in mind, Ocean Soul, these Drakes are going to be so crucial. Now, Dragon going to be started immediately by JDG. They're just going to burst this one out and take it immediately. Goes away at JDG. That's their first Drake of the game. Flash out from Peanut as he jumps back into the pit once more. Lan Xing with the Dominus. But out goes the Galio to the rest of his team. JDG just trying to retreat. Great short fissure though. In comes Zoom, knocks everybody back. It's only onto Mark, and he sacrifices his life for it. This is going well as Lan Xing flashes in, taunted though, and kited out. 2 kills for LGD. They're trying to close the gap. They're trying to finish people off. Shie sprinting away. But Loken is the fast with his boots of mobility. He's going to be able to get towards the rest of his team. JDG still trying to escape as Lan Xing kicked back out of the play. Shie with a gold card primed with a Justice Punch out to safety.
Kanavi still on the run though. Peanut will chase him in towards this top side lane turrets, but Zoom
Zoom might be in trouble here, but the Rage Gene will stack incredibly quickly with that Dominus in play. He's going to find a Gnar ultimate, but I mean, it's 1v4. Even a great Gnar ult doesn't do that much.
Yeah, LGD are committing something.
But LGD, they're just going to start the Drake off JDG. They've backed away from this play. They realize this is not something they can go for.
I love LGD's call here, though. You can see them pinging towards that Baron area. This is something JDG have been... And you can see Longxing getting himself set up on this flank position. Yagao is going to spot it out, though, as LGD encroach.
This could be everything. Keep your eyes on Loken. He has to try and survive. He is the damage on the side of JDG. Xie's Destiny has now timed out, though, so he doesn't have a way to get in on the flank. It's all down to Longxing to be the front line of Mark to try and find an engage. JDG to start off the Dragon, though. They don't want a 50-50 this one. This would be sold for LGD. JDG reset the Dragon, they move into the pit, they take this one, but a knock up onto Lumao. In goes Zoom with a Gnar ulti, in comes Galio to slam from the skies. The stopwatch just do work though for LGD as they survive the play. Longxing in the middle of everyone, cuts them down, but he's alone now. As you see Yagao going way too deep in the back of LGD, it's going to be 2 for 1. But it's going to most importantly be the Dragon for JDG.
Look at Xie, though. He's cutting them off. JDG are in a trap.
Gold card is prime. Peanut trying to chase these kills down. Kanavi, the target. Zoom is eliminated. What a true shot barrage. The stopwatch comes out from Kanavi, but he knows he's done for on this. What? Kanavi!
You may take one game from JDG.
For the rest of the series, Yagao should be able to get out with his life here. The Glacier Fisher getting a knock-up, though. He's still full HP as he gets underneath the tower. The rest of the team is here. He's going to be all right on this one. Root comes out from Loken. They're going to keep the tier 2 alive for now, but one auto will finish that one off. LGD find themselves that one. Now pushing in the mid lane as well. I don't have time to talk about the jungle matchup here, Dagda, because Peanut is going to take this tier 2. And LGD, they are looking to snowball. They are looking to finish this one off.
Nice job from LGD, where JDG can't push them back. That 2 minutes towards Dragon, LGD fall back, take that soul, and then return to the field.
2 minutes.
He'll be able to get here with his TP, so it's not like he's going to be placed, but LGD shoving back JDG. This is what that wave control means.
Zoom's in trouble here. Slow comes out from the Rabadon, sorry. It's not a Rabadon's. Zoom will get out with his life, but only just here. He's about to go Mega, though. As Yagao happy to be the tank on the front line for now, but he has to turn Golden to keep himself safe. Zoom about to turn into Mega Gnar, jumps into the back line, hits 4 of them, and the CC chain is massive. In comes the Galio, and Kramer forced out of the fight, but he's turning around with the damage here. Xie is, it's Peanut that's going down. Now Kurt Cole across the team as well, but LGD is still going strong. Keep your eyes on Xie, who just annihilates everybody. Double kill on the Twisted Fate.
Kramer is now chasing with Xie, but they back off. Xie
just won't have to. Uncontested here as Zoom and Loken can't make their way over. This is going to be Ocean Soul now for LGD, and that might just be it.
Little bit of a scarier fight, though, for LGD. Baron aggro is so much more potent, although they may just be looking for the pick here.
They're going to go towards the top side here. Yagao the target. Just his punch available to try and escape, but a TP. Add a Zoom to join in on the play. He's not going to be Mega Gnar, though, as Lumao tries to get over the wall, but he'll be stunned up, and he will be taken down. First kill goes the way of Kramer, and LGD want more. I don't know if they can dive an inhib right now, though.
JDG showing that they can bleed, though. LGD will start to make their way back over towards this Baron. Yagao will be able to come in with the ultimate, but it will more than likely come down to a 50-50. So LGD need to see if they can pick off Kanavi before that happens.
They're going to move straight on towards this Baron. LGD with Ocean Soul. Zoom trying to move in onto the play here, but it's Kanavi that is found. They don't overcommit to trying to kill the jungler, though. JDG just toying with the idea, maybe can stop this Baron, but LGD keep things going. They're not actually looking for the fight. They're looking for the objective. True Shot Barrage just to scout everyone out. This should go down in favor of LGD. Kanavi backs away, and another objective in favor of our blue team.
And it feels like LGD have found their stride. Early game goes the way of...
3 minutes until this Elder Dragon spawns, though, so they won't lose anything in terms of neutrals. Now onto the tower go LGD. The siege begins, and you saw the Lich Bane damage on the tower.
Yeah, Rabadons will make a nice little buff to that Lich Bane proc, and already you can see that tower going down. Longxing putting pressure mid. One more auto like that from Xie, and this bot lane tower falls.
They're going to be able to finish off at very least one tower here. They've still got a minute and a half on the Baron. There is no rush for LGD. They can do this all day long. First inhib will fall. In the meantime, Lanxing sets up the wave in the mid lane. Peanut's been caught though. That's a Gnar ulti for Chaos to keep him safe. Now they jump straight onto Zoom. He's tanky, but he ain't tanky enough. Now they found a pick onto Kramer, who flashes out of the play. JDG just can't find anything on this one. Lamb's Respite to keep the AD carry safe. And now the siege continues once more in the mid lane. But they might not stop Dagda.
4 versus 5. They aren't going to stop the hook from Lumel.
Here we go. Galio slams into the play. They're trying to finish this one off, and they might just be able to do so. Down goes Kanavi, down goes Yagao, and down goes the whole of JDG as LGD find themselves a win in this series and find themselves a lifeline. Diving the fountain is Xie as LGD grab game 3.
LGD will pick up their first victory in this series. So we'll see if Kanavi can get anything rolling through that Leona pick on towards something like the Bard for Mark here. You can get several kills nice and early. However, if I'm looking at Peanut
here, it's just a flash burn from Lanxing.
They're still going to push in underneath this turret though. You have Zoe beginning to roll.
Level 6 already found for Zoom. The knockups are everywhere. Lanxing keeps himself alive with the Searing Charge. One more auto. Lumao goes down though. It's a 1-for-1.
And especially when you've committed so many resources, JDG, towards this top side, getting one back is fantastic. Lanxing even has his TP to
This
get...
means that LGD have complete control of the area. He doesn't have teleport. Herald down to half. The Zoom is busy crafting an item while all of this goes down, I guess. 2,000 HP. In goes Lumao, going to be pulled back, but Zoom brittle on everyone in the play. Lumao surviving for a bit, but goes down eventually. Lanxing now on the play, as it's going to be 1-for-1 to start things off. Curtain Call comes out. Shockwave only onto Kanavi. Lamb's Respite keeps him safe, and everyone's out of the Curtain Call. That one. This will be a second Drake going the way of LGD. And I don't think there's any real opportunity for any kind of steal. Lamb's Respite forced. Nice Shockwave from Xie just to put some threat onto Kanavi, put the fear of God in his heart.
Means that they can look for, when they're strongest, a 4th dragon.
Here we go, we've got to play on the top side. Lanxing the target, and that Ornhorn is going to make escaping very difficult, knocked sky high. And Yagao should be able to be the one to finish this kill off. Zoom happy to donate it over to the Zoe of the mid lane.
Yagao getting himself up and rolling. As we said, this is Loken and Yagao, maybe even Kanavi, and give that pick opportunity for LGD to start off these fights.
Oh, that's a trouble bubble, but it's a Shockwave to answer in with the Impale, and that is the kill we've been looking for LGD. 30 seconds on the Drake. Not have his teleport available, so there's no way this mid laner will be a part of a Dragon play unless it's real slow. Xie, the target here, is going to see Call of the Forge God used very aggressively from the side of Zoom. Now Kanavi has to use his Lamb's Respite. Xie putting so much pressure on the enemy jungler, and Kanavi's probably going to go down. Flashes over the wall though. It's going to be stunned by Lanxing. Will fall to the Crocodile, who's rampaging through the team of JDG. Shield comes out, and another fight win for LGD as they start off this Drake.
JDG still trying to get in here though. That's going to be the curtain call.
Going to try and snipe Lanxing here. Won't find the 4th shot as Loken now has to move in. Mark is off on this side. He is low though. Needs to be a little cautious on how he plays this one out. 3,000 on the Drake. Kanavi nowhere to be seen. The crit! The flash comes out from Mark to keep himself alive. Now on towards the Dragon. Bear in mind there are spellbooks in the game. This is stealable theoretically. Peanut takes a massive chunk of damage. JDG, they can keep this up all day. They've got poke going for days. Lanxing pushes out the wave in the bottom side, returns to the play. They're keeping the Dragon low because Kanavi is on his way. True Shot Barrage is in. They don't even need it. They just crit it down.
They can get this mid lane turret as well.
And off the back of LGD finding picks, JDG somehow get both a Dragon and a tower.
And that's the problem. You didn't have the damage built for LGD yet. Xie's looking fantastic onto JDG.
LGD have set up in the river. They want to grab this Drake for themselves. This would be their 3rd of the game. And immediately Call of the Forge God to try and start the fight. Knockup goes wide though, but there's a trouble bubble onto Kramer. They can't quite follow up for now at very least, but even just that did a good chunk itself. Yagao's been found, but he's got a ghost, so he zips away from the Predator. It's going to be both of those on cooldown. As JDG try and set up once more. Kanavi's over the wall, wants to try and find himself steal. 4.5 on the Dragon right now. Yagao getting chased by Lanxing, who's going to try and get over the wall. Lumao might be in a bit of trouble himself. Root comes out onto Lanxing. He's tanking inside of the pit. Curtain Call across the fight as well. But Loken, Tempered Fate to keep him away. Zoom happy to tank on the front line as Lumao Has to flash out of the pit. We've got to see some kind of steal come out from Kanavi if he wants to go for the Drake, and he does. Lamb's respite to keep himself safe as well. Kramer has to jump out of the fight. In the meantime, it's all on Xie. Shockwave onto 2, but Lumao turns golden to keep himself safe. Now Lunxin getting into the middle of the fight, getting in the middle of everyone, but he falls down. 3 versus 4, and Loken's alone, but in comes Yagao on the Zoe to make the plays happen. One more auto, but he goes down, and LGD barely holding on. Yagao trying to turn this fight around, but Ganavi's still going. Xie over the wall, there's no red buff, he survived.
Mystic shot from Kramer means Loken doesn't go down, forces Xie low. Oh, we're into a fight.
Hang on, we got another one on our hands. Xie's been caught. The one man that needed to carry for LGD has been found in the mid lane. And now JDG have an opportunity at a Baron here, but they're not that quick at taking it.
Worst timing for Xie as well. Just had finished that Magi Soul Stealer. He's back to 0 stacks. Now, Peanut needs to be the one, the king of thieves, who's just had his life stolen twice now by Kanavi.
But the king of thieves is not feeling confident right now. He moves away from the play entirely. And this is the Baron going the way of JDG.
And JDG, our snow of this team, has been the hallmark of their victories. And once again, JDG looking to see if they can flank on to LGD, catch them out. But LGD will back away.
Well, they found another pick, apparently. Kanavi gets a find onto Mark here. Trouble bubble underneath the tower means everyone has to back away. Zoom actually committing a teleport to this one. I'm not sure that was 100% necessary, but either way, they're going to continue the siege. Lumao threatening the dive now as he steps on forward with his Eclipse. Just going to scare everyone off because the towers are falling like paper right now. Like butter through a hot knife or the other way around. Now towards this top side of the map where the minion wave has already pushed in. The Baron comes in, Lanxing just trying to clear the wave as much as he can. But with double AD carries, these towers don't stand a chance. LGD have got to make something happen. Onto Lumao they go, but Call of the Forge God. Knockups onto 3 people. They can't quite finish this tower off. There's another knockup across this team. As Zoom doing everything he can, but he's falling low. Lamb's respite to keep him safe. There are 5 members strong for LGD. Shockwave keeps him in the play, and LGD turning this one around. Down goes Zoom, double kill for Kramer, and now onto Yagao. This is the moment to turn it around.
LGD will just about hold on to their base. They can push out. Banshee's Veil can be popped onto Yagao to provide a target for Peanut. With both the Predator and his flash up, he's at his most potent time to make these picks happen.
JDG just respecting right now, not willing to risk it all for a Cloud Drake. That is now JDG. They know that they have the gold lead. It's not as significant as previous games, but it's enough for them to muscle another tower
Especially with Ornn items. They're the hidden benefactor here where that gold doesn't transpire into the top of your screen. But with Molten Edge, Luden's Pulse, Obsidian Cleaver completed, JDG are a lot further ahead than they look.
And let's remember, JDG, if they can win this game, will qualify themselves for the World Championship. They have been denied 2 years in a row in the regional.
JDG will start up the Baron as this Call of the Forge God starts to come up.
It is spotted out though. The ward finally cleared. There's a trouble bubble onto Mark. Casts a magical journey out of the play. Peanut stepping forward, gets onto Lumao. This support may just go down, but the stone plate keeps him alive for a tiny bit. 1 for 1 so far, as that's going to be Xie dropping. Shockwave not enough. Lamb's respite keeps everyone safe for now. Who will fall at the end of the ulti? Mark is the next one to go, but it's a double kill for Kramer, who's just free firing at the back of the fight. Yagao steps forward, Loken with a double of his own, and that's going to be a trouble bubble. Kramer can't escape. There's a pillar though, keeps himself alive for now. Loken with the crits coming on through. He's chasing it down. His Swifty's intact, and he falls on in to grab himself a double kill. Look at the style.
Loken with the double kill to end it all for LGD. They were so close. They fought their way back. No shockwave from Xie though will spell their end.
This is it. JDG have done it. The TPs come on in. They get onto the base here. JDG, as the Nexus crumbles, the world trembles after years of denial. JDG enter the world stage to stand among the greats. The Kings of Spring are now poised to defend their throne.
JD Gaming, the best team fighters in the LPL, once again find their coordinated engages, find their spark in these fights, and a high five will secure themselves that finals, a rematch from Spring against Top Esports.
Beautifully done here from JDG. They play their game. They don't let LGD